In this video, traders, we're going to explore how to avoid being a slave to the screen with some of these tools and some others. Stay tuned. Hey guys, warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining me. Okay, and I'm going to give you an idea of how you can become a more of an active trader without having to sit in front of the screen. So normally the decision is this, right? You go day trader, swing trader. Swing trader, you have to be sat in front of the screen, but maybe you miss out some of the intraday trading opportunities, some of the volatility intraday. You come back, you go, there's a lot of volatility there. You know, if I'd have kind of executed some of my strategies on a shorter time frame, I've done very well. But you know, you kind of haven't got the time. You've got other commitments to get it. You know, you've got other things to do and can't be sat in front of the screen. So one thing you can do to take advantage of the shorter term volatility and opportunity offered intraday, or even when you can't be at the screen, you're trading Forex, obviously you're trading all throughout the evening, you're asleep. So you can't be there when you're asleep. So what about using some tools to your advantage? So one of the obvious ones is to use pending orders. Pending orders, guys, have been around ages. Pending orders allow you, in all of these platforms, of course, allow you to have an order resting in the market that basically say, if the price of this instrument gets to a level, do something. And that could be buy to get in, it could be sell to get in, short, could be buy to get out, takes a profit, buy to cover a stop. You can have any kind of multiple permutations of what you're going to trade. And you can also protect your order as well. So you can put a buy limit in, and if that's filled, have a stop attached to that and a price target attached to that. So you can frame your trade. You can go to sleep and go, well, you know what, if the yen in the night gets up to this level, I want to sell it short, I want to put a stop above there, I want to kind of have a limit down here, or I just want to leave it and see what happens in the morning. If I'm out at work, if you're doing other things, again, you could trade the DAX, you could trade the NASDAQ, you could trade the Dow, any of these things by structuring different pending orders, leaving them in the platform of your choice, and then you basically see what's happened. As long as you're capping your risk and you're protecting your risk, you're trading the appropriate position size for you, that's one thing that can be very good. Now, obviously, you can't react to different changes as they happen intraday, but you can structure an idea and a theme and say, you know what, very often we hit that level. If we double top on that level or double bottom through that and come back, I want to take it. And you can still structure intraday ideas without having to be at the screen. But saying that, you can go one step further. Now, one of few brokers, guys, to allow you to use EAs. Now, okay, there's a lot of brokers out there who do, but one of the if you're trading CFDs, if you're trading, if you're spread betting through MT4, trading CFDs, you can use an expert advisor that trades for you. Now, these are kind of programmed algos, and one of the common things that people do is they might buy an off-the-shelf algo, adjust it to suit their requirements, or just run it and see how it goes and use it just literally off the shelf. So that's something you can have running, your own little robot running to trade very, very actively for you intraday. And it could be a scalping bot, it can be a kind of day trading bot. It can be anything, any number of things. Obviously, guys, you just program it to suit you. You can code it up yourself, or you can buy one off the shelf. So EAs is one way to take advantage of those intraday moves without having to be there. So another thing I did mention earlier, that you couldn't react if something happened intraday. Not quite true, actually. You can use alerts. So leverage on the power of alerts. Again, simple thing you can put in any of these platforms to say, if the price gets to here, alert me. And if you're out and about, or I wouldn't advise using it to wake you up in the middle of the night at 4 a.m, but if you're out and about doing stuff, you have other commitments, alert goes off, you can then decide whether to place a trade, adjust a trade, tweak your portfolio, your positions, or whatever. Just basically said, hey, the market's done something that I want to be alerted to, here's an alert, make your decision from that. So leverage on those, guys. I don't think people use alerts enough. Then, of course, you've got to download the mobile apps. You can download the mobile apps. C-Trader's a mobile app, MT4's a mobile app, iOS, Android, etc., etc. That allows you to check the markets on the move. Now, there's a fine line here between getting into over trading territory and over analyzing stuff. But if you are out and about and you want to check the markets, then a good tip, guys, from me, and which works well, is to kind of have set times. So, okay, I want to check how Europe's performed just before the close. I want to see how the Dow's opened and check the US 30 just after the US Open, maybe in the UK that'll be around 2:30 time. So specific times you can check things, and of course if price gets to a certain level, get the alert, you can log on and you can maybe bring a stop up on a position you've got and lock in a bit more profit, or you can add to the position, or you can scale out the position. You've got the flexibility. The point is, guys, leverage on these tools. If you don't have the ability to sit in front of the screen, you just don't want to. I understand that. Sometimes you just don't want to. And it's often the most prudent thing to do. The market's quiet, set some alerts, walk away and come back if the alert gets kicked off. Frame your trade and say, hey, if I get into that trade, great. If I don't, I'll look at the next day. So you've got choices and you've got options. It's a great time to be a trader, guys. So much technology out there. It's available to us at no cost. We open these platforms are free to use. All this technology is free to use. You only pay the spread or the commission, whichever you're trading, when you actually take the trade. So, this is a great time to be a trader. So leverage on these kind of things. I'm sure if you're reminiscent of a stock operator, Jesse Livermore would have loved to have some of these features. Bye.